He's here. Of this party, security. What's the previous in that logo in that area?
All the areas are 10,000 forms. And the margin of the
number of councils. The council.
Then the margin of the
which one? Number? Okay. I can understand.
I think you can speak of it.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please may I have your attention, members of the press. Now I want to proceed to announce the outcome of this election exercise. After collating the state, the local government result tally into the state result form, which I have since announced, I have now entered the result as tallied into the final form, which is form EC8E. It is now my honor and privilege to proceed to once again mention the figures for each of the contestants. This time, as I said earlier, we have to mention names of those who contested this election alongside their respective political parties. I also mention the figure that they scored in this election. I'll start from the top. This is my computation. Candidate number 1, Oyenze Chidi Charles of A, political party A. It's called 224. Number 2, Nweke Ezechukwu Jeffat, AA, that's the name of his political party. It's called 1145. Number 3, Ifeme Ludike Chioma Grace of AAC, scored 292. Number 4, Nwosu Chuma John of ADC, scored 8208. Number 5, Ukachukwu Nicholas of APC, 99445. I'll take that again, please. 99445. Number 6, Soludo Charles Chukuma of APGA, scored 422664. I repeat that, 422664. OT Cyprian Echezona of APN, scored 892. 892. Onweke Christopher Chukudubem, score of the APP, scored 7373. Okeke Chika Jerry of BP, scored 126. Moralu George Nna Dubem of LP 10576. Onye Jebu Geoffrey of NNPP scored 525. Ndidi Christy Oli of the NRM scored 36. As a one for Jude of the PDP scored 1401. Chukura Vincent of the SDP scored 241. Chukuma Paul Chukuka of the YPP scored 37753. 37753. And finally, number 16, Ugoji Uchenna Martin of the ZLP 453. Now, when the collation officers were announcing the results from the various local governments, they mentioned that some mentioned that there were incidents and they filled the respective forms as required by regulation. I will now proceed to mention the respective local governments that were involved, as well as the number of, as the case may be, local government affected, the ward area affected, the registered vote there, and the PVC collected. The whole idea is to cross the hurdle, if we can, of the margin of lead equation as required by the regulation. And so I'll mention first we have Anambra West. What you have there is the number of registered voters. You have 784. That's affected by the areas where incident took place, and the total PVC collected is also 784. Next is Anambra local government. We also have the number of registered voters there, 3785. The number of PVC collected there is 3,751. That is 3751. You have Oka South, where the area affected, the registered number of voters there, you have 77, while the PVC collected 75. And last but finally, we have Onitsha South, where you have the number of registered voters in the affected area as 5835. 5835, and the PVC collected is exactly the same figure, 5835. And the total tally of the registered voters in these affected areas, 10,481. 10481. The number of PVC collected in the affected areas, the total is 10445. And then when we added up this, the margin of lead between the candidate with the highest number of votes and the candidate with the next highest number of votes came to 323,219, and that is 323,219. And as I said, the figures have been revealed, which is what you have there is for the PVC collected is 10,455. So, in view of this, the margin of error principle is not in any way affected in this particular election. Consequently, I'm going to now proceed to make the final declaration. I, Professor Edoba Bright Omorige, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Vice Chancellor, University of Benin, hereby that I am the returning officer for the 2025 Anambra State governorship election held on the 8th day of November 2025. I also certify that the election was contested and that the winner emerged. The candidate with the highest number of votes cast and percentage have all been computed. I therefore declare that Soludo Charles Chukuma of the APGA, I will satisfy the requirement of the law and score the highest number of votes in this election, is hereby declared the winner and returned elected. That is the result of this election. The agents or the parties that are present may wish to make any comment if they want to, so that we can call it a day. Any comment? You want to congratulate me? Okay, go ahead. No, come on, take.
Why should leaders all the rules. How come at that you have the rules? For sitting there, some people are not accredited when they will allow to vote and put their vote. I'm honest. I'm asking this question because we need to have in mind. I would say
there's something else that we need to put on record. It's important I do this. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please. This is part of the declaration which was omitted. Party agent, your comment is well noted. There's something else I need to just add. Maybe just that it's important that the press will record it. On the one, that the winner of this election scored the constitutionally required 2/3 votes in 25% votes in 2/3 of the local government. The state, of course, local government, and 14 of them constitute 2/3. And the candidates scored 21% in all the local governments. So I just want the record to show. Okay, so we can now distribute the result sheet. You want to come forward? You want to make comments? Okay, go ahead and make comments.
You want to make comments?
So you want to make comments? Go ahead, let him go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. It's been a very long night. Mine is just appreciation. We will somehow that we finish this exercise without commenting the residents of the very long team that I has put up to manage as to the management of this election. And so I must first appreciate you, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University of Union, a professor of law, and everybody else who has been from Nigeria. I don't think there's anybody that would have done it better. And remember, I always say it was not the profession of never to one time. Incidentally, today we have an island chairman who is on board is here to of Nigeria, and a professor. Society has usually established from Nigeria. In the same way, I appreciate the National Commissioner in charge of the Kenya who has put in all the efforts from the one, as well as the President Electoral Commissioner and Commander of the year, from the one that I announced the timetable for this election, making sure that all the steps listed in the schedule of activities for this election were immediately complied with. I don't think Anambra State has witnessed an election like this before. So we must appreciate all the management, the national commissioners, the directors, deputy directors, senior staff of the commission who travel from far and wide. Because people are looking at various locations all around Nigeria just to make sure that they come to Anambra State and give us a near perfect election. So this is just my appreciation to the commission. And to all of us, members of the press, everybody that has been here, all the voters of Anambra State for committing and committing themselves peacefully in the conduct of this election. Thank you very much.
So now I want to give out the declaration sheet to agents of the political parties here present. Starting from yourself, of course. Congratulations.
At least I will go aside.
By the grace of God.
Thank you very much.
So we want to ask your friend to come forward. Thank you. God bless you.
With joy and ecstasy. I should say that it's an overwhelming feeling of excitement and gratitude to the Anambra for this, what I may call the highest level of trust that anybody can repose in an administration.
Okay, we're having live feeds from the Coalition Center there in Awka for the 2025 November 8th governorship election, which of course results have just been declared. But remember, it's been from the east of the Niger, where a light shone bright in the state also known as the light of the nation. That's Anambra State, created in 1976. Now, this land of enterprise and innovation has long been a driving force in Nigeria's economy, a place where vision meets resilience and ambition fuels progress. Today, the people of Anambra State have once again spoken, despite being at the crossroad of destiny. For the next 4 years, a new chapter awaits, and the question echoed louder in its 21 local government areas where they chose continuity and not change, as over 2.8 million registered voters spoke and their voices captured across polling units. Now their choice is the governor of Anambra State. Just a bit of information coming into my eardrums there is the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, who has just been declared winner of the governorship election with a total vote cast of 122,664. Now, there's a beehive of activities out there. I'm being told that we have a government house correspondent